Good morning, grade twos. We are going to read from Love Does again today, and this chapter is called Packing Light. Sweet Maria could tell that our kids were up to something. The kids called her into the living room to make an announcement. Mom, Richard began in a confident, excited voice, we've decided to run away from home. We're going on an adventure together. Leaving home is a serious part of growing up, but it usually happens after kids are old enough to drive themselves to the store to buy their own fruit snacks. At the time, the kids were ages 7, 5, and 3. Not quite old enough to leave home. With their siblings at their sides, though, our kids decided they were ready to take on the world. There was always the possibility that they might be eaten by a bear or tiger, but the kids weren't too afraid of that. Matching their sincerity and excitement, Sweet Maria responded, "Can I help you pack?" Sweet Maria could tell that this was one of those important moments of childhood whimsy and adventure. Richard raided the pantry, that means he took a bunch of stuff out of the pantry, for dinosaur fruit snacks. Lindsay dug through Sweet Maria's side of the closet looking for scarves, and Adam sat on the floor of the bathroom going through a drawer of search of bandages. The kids set off out the back door, outfitted with a few supplies and a lot of excitement. They had sticks over their shoulders. Oh, I forgot to show you the picture. Just like real school when I forget to show you the picture. My fingers are in the way. There you go. There's a picture. They've got their sticks over their shoulders. All right. They had sticks over their shoulders with bundles tied to the ends, bulging under the weight of fruit snacks and bandages. The Goff kids' great adventure as runaways began in a front corner of the yard. Their route led them up the side yard, along the back wall, around the garage, and up to the other front corner of the yard. Somewhere along the route, possibly near the garage, the rations disappeared completely. Rations means the food that they packed, all their snacks. Richard and Adam looked a little guilty with their cheeks stuffed. That's okay, Lindsay said. We can live off the land. None of the kids actually knew what it meant to live off the land, but figured it had something to do with mud pies. They knew they would have enough, not because they had packed a lot to bring with them, but because they had each other. By dinner time, the kids decided they'd had enough of life on the road and came back inside. They'd had a great day and couldn't wait to share their experience with Sweet Maria and me. Jesus often reminded his friends not to worry about things like clothes and food when they were on their adventures, because they had a Father in heaven who would take care of those things. What I learned from watching Lindsay, Richard, and Adam's brief life on the road, in their backyard, was that they didn't need those things either. Instead, they needed things like courage and kindness and curiosity. The kids weren't afraid to leave home because they had each other. We don't have to be afraid when we go on adventures either. Trust God, go with people you love, and follow where Jesus leads you.